Morning, everybody. I think you are now present. Today, I will continue the last day's discussion. I was talking last day about the histogram, and I told you that it is the visual representation of a frequency distribution table, and whatever the data we take, then for its tabular representation, for its uh, normal way of summarizing that data is to represent it as frequency distribution table, but that can be visualized in the form of a histogram. Last day's question was, I think, new script. No, it was. Today I will work on my local computer. I'm just taking that script downloaded in my working folder so that I can work there, because that takes time, and I think it is a misuse of time for being online, because you people wait, and here my computer takes time in accepting the command. I think it was chart 1. Mhm. Leave it. No one is new. The students who are regularly coming to the class, they are only available. Okay. So let us write it afresh, and I will save it in the local computer. You will recall all those things also what I wrote last day. It is to import matplotlib.pyplot as suppose pp, import numpy as np, import pandas as pd. Now first I created a set of some numbers for which the frequency distribution table you need to prepare. So for that I took the help of NumPy, and I recalled that random number generators earlier also we used, and accordingly we'll generate the random numbers. Let us say n equal to, चलो n जब लिख दिया था, n equal to np dot random dot r and int, then 1, let us say 100, and I am generating 100. Yes, from 1 to 99 it will come 100 numbers I am generating. First number is the starting limit, second number is the last limit, and the third number is telling that how many numbers will be generated. Let me zoom it a little so that you can also observe properly. Is this okay? Then declaring the figure, yes, fg suppose equal to pp dot figure declared, then declare the axis ax equal to fig dot sub add sub plot 111, then ax dot plot, this was only I wrote, let us say x and d equal to 0, 5, 0, 25, 50, 75 and 100. कॉमा डी, इसको मैंने एक लाइन में लिया था L1 कुछ भी वेरिएबल L1 इक्वल टू दिस एंड देन fg dot save fig, let us say hist dot png, and then I am saving this to documents python 12. I have already created the folder. And suppose I am giving the name hsample.py and then running this. कहाँ है भाई? Terminal. This I am running this in smaller size itself. I am writing python 3 h sample.py. Fig कहाँ? अच्छा, this is fg. कहाँ प्रॉब्लम दे रहा था? x डॉट प्लॉट नहीं है भाई, ये तो हिस्ट है. This has been generated and will go to the file manager. There are so many applications opened. इसको भी बंद कीजिए. ये तो लिख रहे हैं, ये है फाइल मैनेजर. फाइल मैनेजर में इसको मैंने हिस्ट के नाम से प्लॉट किया. देखो ये हमारा बन गया. this histogram has come. Now you see the default division. This was the scaling last day, and at that time the time ended. Here you see, let me print the values also, then it will be easy for you to see what has come. Print n, saving, and then running again. Now see, these values are coming. Let me zoom it. We have these values coming. These random numbers are coming. 100 random numbers are coming. And for these 100 random numbers, you are seeing this histogram chart. Now here the numbers from at the bottom, you see the first tick is, means the scaling is at 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. This you are observing. Now I have given the division as 0, 25, 50, 75 and 100. Means at the interval of 25 it is given normally. So in this situation, you are observing that the first bar is coming up to here. See this line. This line is coming at 25. If it is given like 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100, then you have 5 bars coming when you will run this. And when you will see the picture, see now it is 5 bars coming. So the numbers between 0 to 20 is 15. Numbers between 20 to 40 is something like 35 according to the scales given. Then numbers between 40 to 60 like this, and similarly. You can count and verify. You have the numbers here. It can be counted and can be verified at your end. You will do, and you can see this. That in this way, the frequency distribution table is visualized in the form of a histogram. Now, when you are specifying, अच्छा, उसके बाद some more options you see to specify. अगर इसमें बिफोर आई गो ऑनवर्ड्स, अगर इसमें किसी को कोई कंफ्यूजन है तो पूछ लीजिए यहाँ पर. इसको कहीं कहीं आप देखेंगे तो मैंने ये कहा अभी था वीडियो कि बिन्स के रूप में भी कभी कहीं. Now is it okay? I told that somewhere you will find written as bins equal to the value. So bins is also a keyword specified with it that shows the division. So when we write bins and we'll save also, you'll find the same result. It will come in this way. So some more customization. I want to discuss, but before that I told you that if you have any query regarding this, you can ask. I have taken the case of having a set of random numbers just to demonstrate the preparation of histogram. I have random numbers taken so that its frequency distribution is not known, and I have taken these numbers. These numbers are taken as n. Rand int is the function method that is generating the random numbers. Here the main thing to understand is this. This has a lot of other customization also, that different range also you can specify. But right now in the simplest form, actually this is also not the simplest form. In the simplest form, you can give just a number for division. For example, let us say I will give here bins equal to 4. Yeah, 5, since we have the divisions in 5 given. D is given here, but I am writing bins equal to 5. Then when I am executing this, you will find the same result as it was coming with a 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. So in bins, if equal divisions you have, then you can specify a number of division also, like 5 I have given, then 5 divisions are coming. Even if you will specify 10, suppose bins you are specifying as 10 and you are executing this. Then see, it is coming 10. See, in between 0 to 20, you have 2 divisions. And the numbers between 0 to 10 are in what number? The numbers between 10 to 20 is in what frequency? The numbers between 20 to 30 is in what frequency? That is coming. So if you don't have any query regarding this program I am sending at your end also, what I wrote, then you can see clearly on your computer screen also, hsample.py. hsample.py I am sending at your end. So if you have any query regarding this, you can ask. Otherwise, I will move to discuss other options. Nothing? So let us come to other options. Once the chart is coming, once the histogram is coming, 3 things first of all are necessary to mention. Generally you see in the chart, and that is the level of x-axis, the level of y-axis, and at least the title of the chart. Ki bhai, you are making the chart on what topic? Title of the chart. Then for this, 3 different methods are used. The first is ax, and they are the methods of axis object. Ax dot set underscore x label. आपने दे दिया numbers, और भी लिख दो या numbers. Similarly, ax dot set y label frequency. ठीक है, ax dot set title frequency distribution table for random numbers. This I specified, and I am running. Numbers are coming. In each execution the numbers are coming different, as they are random numbers. In each execution by itself it generates the number and shows. Coming to histogram again. Now see, at the top what I gave, frequency distribution table for random numbers, this is coming. Then for the y-axis it is coming as frequency, and for x-axis it is coming as numbers. Next to this, there is one more option. As you see, our scale is by default coming at 20, 40, 60 like that. You can change the scale also. Ax dot set x ticks. 0, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This is given, x ticks given. Control S, save. This let me close. Executing this again, and when you will see this, you will find at the bottom the division is changed, and now it is appearing as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like that. So in this way you can prepare. There is option for changing the color also. Comma color equal to, let us say, R. I think it should come in this way. Running this, coming. Now see, this is coming in a red color. So in the simplest form I have given this. Now, whatever the data you will have to work with, accordingly, you have to think in what way you are going to plot. Later on, we'll take some cases or some assignments I will give you to do accordingly. But main thing to consider is, and main thing to understand is, for preparing histogram, the thing necessary is this function is necessary. ये हटा भी सकते हैं, इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. The first necessary thing is कि hist is the object. बाद में मैं ऐसे ही बोल दे रहा हूँ, बाद में मैं लिख करके भेज दूंगा, अभी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा है लिखने में, because I am already I came already 15 minutes after. So hist is the method of axis object. First thing, ये axis object का method है that prepares the histogram. The first argument is the set, the series, the list, the tuple, whatever you take that has a set of values for which the frequency has to be calculated. The frequency has to be calculated, the frequency has to be found out and to be visualized. So here for our problem, I have taken n as the set of random numbers. Actually, whatever the data collection works are there, random samples it is called. Samples कुछ भी हो सकता है. So whatever the samples you have, that sample should be combined and taken as a list, and that list is the first parameter of histogram. Second is bins. Optionally I have given, earlier I did not give, but when you have to specify explicitly the division, then in bins you can tell. This tells that the class interval is what? At what class interval? At what interval? Class interval is a technical term in statistics, you can recall. At what interval you are going to calculate the frequency. So here the sequential also you can specify. अब जैसे देखो, अब हमको यहाँ पर बोलने से पहले चलो एक आइडिया दिमाग में आ गया, तो मैं 20 दे दूं और 0, 20, 80 and 100 ऐसे दे दिया. और here I give bins equal to D. ठीक है, I have given 0, 20, 80, 100. 0, 20, 80, 100. Control S, save. Zoom में ना कौन वाला कब आएगा पता नहीं चलता. Let us run this Python hsample. It has run, and then getting this you see. अब देखो स्केलिंग तो 0 है, तो यहाँ 0 से 20 तक एक फ्रीक्वेंसी, फिर 20 से 80 तक दूसरा फ्रीक्वेंसी कैलकुलेट हो रहा है, and 80 to 100 another frequency is being calculated. So second parameter tells about the intervals on which you are calculating the frequency. If equal intervals you have to specify, then a single number you will give, as I specified earlier in bins as some number, and different intervals according to your requirement. If you need to specify, then different intervals you can take. And then optionally color equal to R. There is one more option, edge color. Edge color equal to, let us say, R is there, G, let us say. if you will run this, then you may not see it properly, but if it is visible, then see, this is not coming black, this is coming in green color. Yes. So here bin tells about the division, whether equal or non-equal depends on you in what way you will specify. Both of the way of specifying the divisions I have specified. Then color and edge color. Color codes, about color codes I already told that RGB, CMYK and W, they are the color letters used for specifying the color of plots. And optionally also edge color can be specified, that to set the border. Then I told you about the three properties of axis object. One is set x label, that gives a label for x-axis. Set y label, that gives the label to y-axis, and set title, that is setting up the title, or the name of identification of the histogram, that it is for what purpose, what it is in fact showing, that you can specify in the title. And all these three are the properties of axis object, the axis object that you have declared here. These are the properties of axis object. I also added set x ticks here. Y ticks also can be set. Y ticks is also a method that sets the division on y-axis, but here since we had the need of x ticks only, I used. So set x ticks is setting up the division on the scale, and here I gave 10, 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, like that all. So this is all about histogram. Now let us move to the next one, that is bar graph. I told you last day itself that histogram is simply a pictorial map of a frequency distribution table. तो फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल जब भी होगा तो एक न्यूमेरिकल एनालिसिस ऑफ कंटिन्यूअस डेटा इज देयर, कि एक तरह का डेटा है, एक तरह का सेट है, और उस सेट के अलग अलग वैल्यूज हैं, तो उसमें रिपीटेशंस इज being counted using frequency distribution table, and that is why histogram its pictorial representation. On the other hand, bar graph लुकिंग सेम ऐसे ही दिखाई पड़ता है, बट इट इज यूज्ड फॉर रिप्रेजेंटिंग डिस्क्रीट डेटा, जो एकदम सेपरेट एंटिटी है. जैसे मान लिया जाए आपका एनालिसिस किया जाए कि भाई योर परफॉर्मेंस एनालिसिस इज शोन. तो सपोज यू हैव 5 सब्जेक्ट्स, in 5 subjects you have got different marks. Then diagrammatically when the marks are specified, then it is not, what is the need of frequency distribution table is this. अरे भाई आपका सब्जेक्ट आपका मार्क्स, whatever the subjects you have opted those subjects, and whatever the marks you have got those marks. So this is a discrete set of data which have no relation in values. There is no relation of accounting marks with BST marks. There is no relation. All are independent entities. Only the relation is there with the value and the subject. Value and the subject. कि भैया 80 is the value of accounting. So it is a discrete data. Now discrete data is plotted in bar form, suppose, then it is called bar graph. This is the major difference. एक और डिफरेंस दिखाने के लिए करते हैं कि इन हिस्टोग्राम द बार्स आर टचिंग ईच अदर, बिकॉज एक के बाद दूसरा, दूसरे के बाद तीसरा, तीसरे के बाद चौथे का होता है 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like that. It's a continuous sequence. So the bars coming in the figure are touching each other. On the other hand, in bar graph, since the data is separate, bars are also kept separate. So let us see how a bar graph is created. I'm saving this. H sample again I'm sending at your end so that you can see this, the changed especially colors and all, maybe that has not gone. So sending this from WhatsApp. ये बिना जूम आउट किए हुए नहीं होता है भाई. हाँ, taking H sample, going to you. Okay. Now closing this and starting a new file. Let us import the items first. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as pp. Import pandas की जरूरत नहीं, मैं डिस्क्रीट वैल्यू प्रिंट कर रहा हूं, अभी pandas नहीं इंपोर्ट करेंगे, जरूरत पड़ेगा तब करेंगे. मान लिया जाए take two lists, subjects equal to, ये मैंने अपने मन से चुना है, इसके जगह s भी लिखेंगे, then there is no problem. Subjects equal to English, let us say accounting, BST, let us say economics, and let us say IP. Marks, let us say 80, accounting 79, या थोड़ा अलग रखो, 74, let us say BST 68, comma economics, let us say 50, computer, let us say, कहाँ गया, 70. This is coming. Two values I have given. Now defining all those things for plotting the graph. FG figure equal to pp dot figure, then AX equal to FG dot add subplot 111, then AX dot bar subjects comma marks, and then abhi nothing I am specifying. Then FG dot save fig, let us say bar dot png, इसको सेविंग मान लिया हमने, बी सैंपल दे दिया, बी सैंपल मीन्स बार सैंपल। चलो executing this python 3 b sample marks not defined। अरे भाई मैंने यहाँ इक्वल टू नहीं दिया। बी सैंपल, अब क्या प्रॉब्लम है? ये उल्टा तो नहीं होगा? मार्क्स कॉमा सब्जेक्ट्स, अच्छा 5 मार्क्स एनर्जी रेंज 0 5 coming bar अब इसी the marks are coming separate, actually that will be the subjects will be specified by x ticks. Let me specify that also. Ax dot set x ticks marks, I think it should come, या लेबल थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा इसका रेफरेंस, एक बार एग्जीक्यूट करके देख लेते हैं। इफ एरर विल कम देन विल चेक। ना इट इज नॉट कमिंग। एक मिनट, मैंने कुछ किया था। No, when I was doing also it was not coming. Anyway, this is coming. कहाँ गया? कोड कहाँ गया भाई? बी सैंपल, यस। इसको देखते हैं रेफरेंस टेक्स्ट में, बट नॉर्मली यू सी it's coming. I have given the divisions here, a list given here. यहाँ पर ऐसे भी आप दे सकते हैं 0 1 2 3 4 and then it will come accordingly. You will see the same result will come. This is coming. Color changing, edge color changing are in the same way. You can add more also. जैसे मान लिया इसमें हम और भी ऐड करना चाहते हैं बार्स, तो that will be that you will get confused today, so I am not pointing out that today. But other things like in this specifying the x-axis level, specifying the y-axis level, specifying the title, that you can do by yourself in the same way as you have done in histogram. Combining more data together will be the discussion topic of discussion next day. But today you will take in the simplest form the bar graph and some additions I discussed in histogram. Let me see one sample that was somewhere. It was matplotlib. ऐसा ही तो दिया गया है भाई. I have given marks x वाला पहले, y वाला बाद में. x वाला पहले, y वाला बाद में. तो subjects I gave here. And then marks in the same way I added, but this is actually due to some version differences also. The things appear when I was doing also. I was doing then also it was not coming, since I referred this text and I was applying, but it's not coming. Maybe this is related to the previous version of Python. In the new version the things has been changed. This generally appears version to version, the differences are there in Python, so you have to take care of all those things. Once again I am trying and doing, saving this, running. See, it is telling could not convert string to float. Definitely this is a version related issue. Particularly with this option, with this version, one has to see that in what way the labels are specified. Either I will find and I will write and give you, or next day I will point out this. Why we will take two headings? Are you are you telling about this? They are the inclusion of more data in bar graph. That was not the discussion of topic, a topic of discussion today. Who has asked this? Ankit. See, I have today demonstrated the simplest form of bar graph. Okay, one data related to what to show. So as title and X label and Y label you are specifying, you can specify by yourself. Matplotlib PDF you have already given. Yes, this is a version related issue, but up to some level you can see and you can observe the samples are given there. You can combine. जैसे मैं आपको ये दिखा रहा हूं कि this is the inclusion of 3 marks of 5 consecutive years. So here 3 bars are also there, legends are also there, everything is specified. So that I will discuss next day, not today, because so many things will be there together on one day. So you cannot find the time to practice and recall them all. So just keep it away today. Just work for a single chart. One thing is missing, that is how the labels are specified. The way which was given here in the sample text is not being applicable. I will find and I will tell you later on, either by WhatsApp text message I will send, or whatever the description I will write and I will send you, I will mention in that. So that's all today. Today I have demonstrated how to prepare in the simplest form the bar graph, and I completed the rest of the part, remaining part of the histogram. I clearly explained the difference between histogram and bar graph in terms of their meaning, in terms of the way they are used in Python. So that's it. I'm winding it up, and you will do for your queries. You will send messages and you will communicate if you'll find any difference in doing that, but do it today itself. Once today I have not used Python anywhere, but whatever is whatever the way applied in Python anywhere, I have used only those ways in the local computer also. This is just for saving the time, because in Python anywhere it is to wait a little for getting the commands completed. So why to waste time in waiting, writing and showing? But at your side, you can use anything in Python anywhere, because that will be a difficult task maybe for you to configure your computer for the Pyplot or for other libraries if it is not available in your computers. So you will use Pyplot and the way I have already shown. Okay, thank you everybody.